You're going to check the vials. As you can tell, there's not a defined buffy coat, and the red blood cell level is still pretty high. So if you notice down here on the bottom, there are little lines on the vial. What we're going to do is bring that level down. So you're going to turn it to the left until you see the fourth line. So you can see now there's 1, 2, 3 lines showing. You want to take it down to the fourth line. If you go down much further past seeing that fourth line, your blood's going to come out in the bottom of your vial and into your machine. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. And if you can see, you can just see the fourth line right above the top of that turn part. You put it in here and put it on for another 2 minutes. Okay, after the second spin, you notice that there is more plasma now, and even though there's not a clear buffy coat, a lot of patients will have like a thick layer of buffy coat. He just didn't seem to make one. What we're going to do is do the best we can with creating this. Okay, and now we're going to draw up our plasma injections. So the PPP stands for platelet poor plasma. So if we can get buffy coat, that's great. But since we know we're not going to be able to actually grab a whole lot of buffy coat, what we want to do when we're drawing this is to stay as close to the separation of the red blood to the plasma as we can. That ensures that we get the richest of the cells. So what you're going to do, I'm not sure if you can see the tip of this very well, we're going to stay with our tip of our needle really close to that separation level. Don't want to get the red blood cells, but you do want to get the richest of the cells from what buffy coat will be in there. And adding the tornado technique, so this means you're swirling the tip of the needle right above that level. Kind of helps to pick up those cells, even though he does have a good bit of cholesterol, making his blood more cloudy, making his plasma more cloudy. You can still kind of see where you're at. So I'm going to be doing 3 syringes from 2 vials. I did 1 syringe from the first vial. Now I'm going to go to the second vial and go ahead and draw from there. Trying to get 3 to 4 cc's for each syringe. If this were to be a little bit more of a healthier dieted person, you'd be able to see into the plasma and see what we're drawing. All right. So you try to get as much of the plasma as you can without getting red blood cells. If you're easy and you stay right above that level, you can get all of the plasma without getting any red blood cells. But you just have to have patience and take your time. There's no rushing through any of our procedures. We want to give the patients the best of their treatment as possible. See, I was able to get all of the plasma from there and no red blood cells. When you have all of your syringes ready, so we'll be doing 4 and 4 for the SIs and then about 3.5 for the piriformis. And this did come from 2 vials, and this is pretty average of what you're going to get from there. Some people make a lot less, some people make a lot more. Just overestimate how much you need, and I always end up drawing enough for 1 extra vial. So if I know that I need 2 vials, I'm going to draw enough blood for 3 vials, so you have extra in case something were to happen.